What's up, my people? How are you doing today? Hope you're fine and hope all is well. Now, how do you tell if your partner is cheating on you? What are the signs? Now, surprisingly, these days it's very okay and very normal for someone to be in a relationship yet cheat with multiple partners. But no worries, in this video, I am going to be breaking down for you some of the 8 ways that can clearly show that your partner is cheating on you. And surprisingly, if you're watching this video, let me tell you something. It's very, very possible that your partner is cheating on you. But no worries, we are going to be finding out in a bit. So keep it right here. Love you guys. Hi, my people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for keeping it with me up to this far. Well, like I said, today we are looking at some of the 8 points or some of the 8 signs that clearly show that your partner is cheating on you. Now, it's not a must that if your partner is doing the things, then they are cheating on you. But trust me, if they are like 80% into the points that we are going to be looking at today, then sorry to say, but it's no doubt they are definitely cheating on. Now let's dive to a very first sign, which is improved appearance. Very, very common when it comes to cheating. Now, I admit that they are those small percentage of people who naturally love looking good. Okay, so day in, day out, year in, year out, they are constantly looking good. However, the biggest percentage of people will only improve on their appearance when they are in a new relationship. And the reason for this is that is that natural wanting to please the other person. Okay, we all know that when you are getting into a new relationship, you so much want to make sure that you are top notch. Okay, so whether it's the way that you dress, whether it's the way that you do your hairstyles, whether it's the number of times that the guy will go visit a salon, there will be a very big difference. Whether it's just the perfume that they wear, there will be a much difference. Now, the reason for this is that it's natural that each time when you are getting attracted to a new person, you will want to please them to the very, very best. Okay, so in case your partner is the kind of person who all of a sudden has started doing more shopping, who all of a sudden has started going for lots of facial, going for lots of manicure, going for lots of hairdo, then trust me, there is a possibility that they are actually cheating on you. So you better take good note of that. Now, point number 2 sign that your partner could be cheating is their phone being unreachable on specific days at specific times. Now, guys, it's very, very possible for your partner to be unreachable once in a while. It's very, very possible. I mean, there are several attributes to that. It could be that they had a rough day and just decided to rest early, or it could be that their battery is low. I mean, there are a couple of reasons why your partner's phone could be off once in a while. Yep. But I'm referring to cases whereby your partner's phone is constantly, as in constantly off on specific days and specific time. Trust me, something is definitely not right. For instance, it's possible that every weekend his phones are always off. So when you send him a WhatsApp message, it doesn't go through. When you send him a Facebook message, he doesn't respond. When you send him a text, no response. When you call, not reachable. Now, in case you are in that kind of situation, then my dear, you better think twice. You better think twice, my dear, because definitely something is not right. I mean, the reason why he is not giving you that specific time is because someone else is occupying it. So in case you are in that kind of situation, you better wake up, think twice, because I smell a rat. Sign number 3 that your partner could be cheating is sexual intimacy. And when it comes to this point, it's either a decrease or an increase. It's always one of the two. Now listen, when your partner is cheating or having a relationship outside, then that automatically means that she is sexually getting satisfied out there. So by the time she comes home, or by the time he comes home to you, then the feelings will be normal. Okay, those are the times whereby you touch your partner and they're like, sorry, I had a rough day. Please do not tonight, not tonight, some other time. Tonight I just want to sleep. If he does that over and over again, then my dear, it's not normal. It definitely means that he is already being satisfied or being serviced by somebody out there. The other second bit of this point is that there are those people who, because they cheat from outside, their conscience won't let them be. So what they do is when they come home, they will make sure that they will satisfy their partner as much as possible. There are those kinds of people. Actually, there are people who be like, me cheating actually helps my relationship or helps my marriage. Well, because once I cheat, then I make sure that I satisfy my wife. I make sure that I satisfy my guy. Crazy, but yeah, there are people who say that and somehow it works for them. Okay, so this kind of people will always make sure that they satisfy their partners. So you could be wondering why all of a sudden your partner has changed. I mean, they are so loving, they are so in the mood, they give it to you like they have never done, and you get excited. But hey, it is possible that the reason why they are doing that is because they are cheating on you. So you need to think twice. Next point, number 4, is unexplained expenses. This mostly applies to the guys, okay? Though they are those few ladies who actually spend on the guys, but this mostly applies to the guys, okay? So it's possible that you've been in this relationship, say, for 4 or 5 years with this guy. So somehow you know how much he earns, somehow you know how much the money he earns actually takes you through the months, okay? But all of a sudden you have realized that just 2-3 weeks into the month, he is already complaining of lack of money. So where is the money going? Okay, unless maybe you know of some projects that are running, say maybe he's building or he's paying school fees for his siblings, for his relatives, I mean something like that. But in cases whereby that is nothing taking his money, he is not telling you of any projects, then my dear, it's very possible that he is actually spending this money on somebody else. And next sign, number 5, is altered schedule. Okay, now still it's possible that you've been in this relationship or in this marriage for this person, say 4 or 5 years down the road. So at least you have gotten to know his schedule, meaning you know that he gets to office by 9, and say by 5 or by 6 is out of office, and then probably he'll go hang out with the boys, say, for an hour. So at least you're sure that by 7, 8 he should be home. Okay, I mean that has been the schedule that you guys have been moving on. Now all of a sudden you realize that his schedule has been altered, not once, not twice, not thrice, but it is continually. Okay, so out of the blue he tells you, you know what, these days I'll be returning home at 11, and you're like, oh really? I mean, if it's an hour's increase, if it's 2 hours increase, it's a little understandable. But cases whereby his schedule is altered by several hours, then trust me, it is possible that those hours are big spent on somebody else, meaning it's possible that they are cheating. Okay, now next sign, number 6, is sudden secretive usage of computers and phones. Okay, now in case you have been with this person for years and all this while they are not this kind of people who have been reserved, in that they hide whatever they are doing on their computers, they hide whatever they are doing on their phones. If this happens instantly, then definitely there is a problem somewhere. Now, I know of people who are always secretive of whatever they do on their phones. That is different. But if you have been in this relationship with this person and always you have all been free with each other, and then suddenly they start becoming secretive, then definitely that is a problem. Now, in as much as a phone is supposed to be a personal property, but if you are in a relationship with someone, that is no reason actually for you to hide your phone from the other person, unless of course you are cheating. Okay, but if that is not the case, then it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, unless maybe you are planning for a baby for your spouse, and of course you don't want him to get to know, that is understandable. But aside that, if you are realizing that your partner all of a sudden is becoming secretive of their computers when they are working on it, or their phones when they are chatting, then trust me, it is possible that that person, that partner of yours, is cheating on you. So look into it. Now, our next sign, number 7, is hostility. Again, this mostly applies to the guys, although I know of a few ladies that actually beat up their men. I could just imagine that. Anyhow, that has been just a joke. But back to the point. In case you are a woman, you've been in this relationship for say 2-3 years down the road, and this guy has never been hostile, then it's very possible if he has all of a sudden turned into being hostile, then it's possible that he is cheating on you. Now, the reason why men do this is because either they want you to give out on the relationship and leave room for the other person to come in, or they're just guilty conscious, okay? And because they have that guilt, they will always try as much as possible to look for the slightest mistake such that they get a blame on you, beat you up, become hostile on you. So most times it's not that you have even made a very big mistake, but because they just have that guilt. Their guilt won't let them be. So they will always find the slightest mistake to get you in the wrong, okay? Now, if you are in this kind of relationship, probably these things haven't been happening before. Fine, you used to have small fights here and there, but they would get resolved. But now he is becoming so hostile, then my dear, it is possible that he could be cheating on you. So you need to look into that again. Our last sign, which is sign number 8, is when our spouse friends become uncomfortable around us. Now, of course, if you've been in this relationship for a good time, that means that at least you've gotten to know some of your spouse's friends, okay? Now, each time that someone gets into cheating, his friends will always get to know before even the partner gets to know. Yeah. So if these friends are really good friends, if they are kind of friends who have conscience, then with time, they will feel uncomfortable. They'll start trying to avoid you as much as possible. Why? Because they know that their friend, who is your spouse, is actually cheating on you, and they very well know that it's not a right thing to do. So if you realize once in a while, or if you realize that suddenly your partner's friends are starting to kind of avoid you, then it's very possible that your spouse is actually cheating on you. So you have to do something about it. Well, guys, those have been all the points that I had for you today. I hope that you have picked a one or two, and I hope that these points really will help you detect whether or not your partner is cheating. Well, if you've watched this video up to the end, that is for you. Thank you so much, and you are the best. Well, before you get off my video, please do me the honor of subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I will be very, very grateful. Also, don't forget to tap on the bell notification so that each time that I post a video on this channel, you will be notified just like that, okay? And in case you found the videos to be interesting, how about you give me a big thumbs up, and also please leave a comment on the comment box in case you feel that there's something I've left out, or you just want to appreciate my video. Please leave a comment on the comment box, and I'll be grateful to read and revise, okay? Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very, very soon with another super duper interesting topic, okay? See you guys.